The physical self. According to Deepak Chopra, the physical body is convinced and constructed in consciousness as our time and space. All happens within ourselves. John F. Kennedy said physical fitness is not only one of the most important keys to a healthy body, it is a basis of dynamic and creative activity. So the physical body is the window to one's personality. By merely looking at someone's physical features, you can have an idea of his or her feelings, thoughts, and behavior. Physical self refers to the body, this marvelous container and complex, finely tuned machine with which we are interfaced without environment and fellow beings. The physical self is the concrete dimension, the tangible aspect of the person that we can be directly observe and examine. Abstraction, physical self. Shavelson described the total of general self as being made up of academic self and non-academic. Academic self, social self, emotional self, and physical self. Academic self is influenced by the learning process and the individual's emotion, behavior, and experience during the learning process, while non-academic self is shaped by an individual's social self, emotional self, and physical self. The social self is greatly influenced by parents, college, friends, and acquaintances, among others, while emotional self is the person's experience of joy, anger, fear, anxiety, and other emotion. So physical self is affected by involvement in sports, experience, and other activities that enhance the physical body. Key R Facts 2000 emphasize the factors that encompass physical power and physical condition and how they actually shape the global self-esteem. Global self-esteem includes sport competence, attractive body, physical power, and physical condition, and how they actually shape the global self-esteem. Taking care of our physical body. The physical body has been considered as the real home, temple, or vehicle. Our physical body is our instrument so we can perform our daily tasks. Self-care is the intention, planned, and actual act of taking the time to attend to our basic physical, mental, and emotional. Self-care also occurs in three levels, which is physical, mental, and emotional. Taking care of the physical body also entails taking care of our mental and emotional lives. They should go hand in hand. We cannot be physically fit and healthy, yet emotionally unstable and mentally disturbed. We should be healthy in all three aspects. In fact, health starts from within and it then manifests outside. Our good health springs from the mind, which stimulates the heart, and the heart energizes the physical body.
Proper physical self-care. This aspect of self-care is the simplest one and is very common nowadays. There are three basic aspects of physical self-care, and this includes good nutrition, sufficient amount of recovery time, rest, and sleep, and necessary exercise. It guides how we can handle physical appearance. For example, is exercise every day, proper diet, living a healthy lifestyle, and proper hygiene para ma-maintain ang atong good looking sa uban ug ma-boost ang atong self-confident. Proper mental self-care is a twofold process according to Bosco. The first step is taking time to consistently break down what you are thinking and why you are thinking that. Because the moment you manage to notice your thoughts, they will not have the power to direct your life without you even noticing. The second step is to cultivate those mental habits and thoughts that benefits us. It tells how to handle our thinking and decision making so that we can decide without regrets or magmahay. For example is hunahuna ni mo ang imuhang gisulti na dapat is nakay proper mental sa pag-approach or sa Bisaya ba pag-abi-abi. Dili lang sa uban kundi apil na sa imong kaugalingon. Dapat tatagan nimo og free time or pace ang imong hunahuna sa gikan sa pag-atubang sa imong mga problema sa imong kinabuhi. Kay kung magunahuna tagtaron dili ta makabati og kabasol sa unahan o pagmahay. Proper emotional self-care is a very important step in dealing without emotion. Self is to recognize the validity of our emotion state. We will surely benefit from this initial step because it is something that is already happening. An attempt to hide or disregard the current emotion state will just bring additional tension. It tells ability to feel and emotion, and every situation is deals our emotion self in our daily routine. For example, crisis ka ng makabati pinatag kalipay kung makadawa tag regalo, for example sa imuhang mga uyab or kwarta or kana bang makasad ka kanang dili ka replyan sa imong mga kacharchada din uban pa sa adlaw lahi gid tag gyud ang atong papagawas like masuko, malibog, ma-excite. Right. Kung tagaan tag kuan kanang flower sa imong mga kuyaban ng nada at nga may tingala or uban pa depende sa sitwasyon. So dapat na kay control in ourself sa paggawas pag-control in yourself sa paggawas sa imong gibati.
The sexual self. First, let's define what is sexual self. The sexual self is considered a multidimensional that contrasts and refers to an individual's positive and negative perception and feelings about him or herself as a sexual being. Sex refers to the physical or psychological differences between males and females. According to the Diamond 2002, sex is defined by the reproductive organ, including cellular components, the chromosomes, and the hormones. And according to some research, the 6 chromosomes of humans define the 6 under secondary characteristic from their childhood, and also we are controlled by a genetic makeup that influence the way we treat ourselves and others. And lastly is the society or the environment that we live is also shape ourselves. According to the WAEC or Western Australian Age Council, there are 6 variations. First is male, a person with a penis or the male reproductive organ, and have a 2 chromosome which is X and Y, and releasing high level of testosterone. When we say testosterone, is a primary sex hormone and anabolic steroid in males that play a key role in the development of male reproductive tissue such as testes and prostate, as well as promoting secondary sexual characteristics such as increased muscles and bone mass and the growth of the body hair. Second is a female. A female is a person with a vagina or the female reproductive organ and have XX chromosomes and releasing high level of estrogen. Estrogen is a hormone that plays a virus role in the body, especially in female. It helps develop and maintain both the reproductive system and the characteristic such as breast, public hair, and etc. Lastly is intersex. Intersex is a person born with a sexual anatomy or chromosomes that do not fit the tradition of male and female. Intersex is a combination of reproductive sex organ, including internal sex, chromosomes, and hormones. And also, the example of intersex is a person might be born appearing to be a female on the outside but having mostly male typical anatomy on the inside. According to the Diamond 2002, gender identity is extinct to which one identifies as being either masculine or feminine and refers to a person's external sense being male and female or something else. Gender expression describe how someone refers to express or herself to the world and include our behavior, physical expressions such as clothing, hairstyle, makeup, and social expressions such as name and pronouns choices. According to the WAEC or Western Australian Age Council of 2020, there are three gender variations. First is cisgender, who is a person identifying him or herself with the sex assigned to them at birth. Example, a person who was assigned as a male at birth and identify as male or vice versa. The second is transgender, whose gender identity does not match the sex that they were assigned at birth. For example, a person who was assigned as a male at birth but identifies as females or vice versa. The lastly is gender fluid, referring to a person whose gender identity is not fixed on or shift depending on the situation. These people do not feel the need to act according to the sex that they were assigned at birth and the associated tradition roles.
And now, let's talk about sexual identity. Sexual identity is a person's choices to describe or label his or her identity. There are 6 sexuality labels. First is heterosexual, a person who is attracted to people of the opposite sex, which is male and female. Second is homosexual, a person who is attracted to people of same sex. Example, male to male and female to female. Third is bisexual, a person who is attracted to both genders. Example, a male who attracts to a male and also they attract to a female. Fourth is asexual, a person having no sexual attraction. Asexual could not attract male, female, and others. Fifth is pansexual, refers to a person attracted to multiple genders. They attract not only one genders but more genders. The last one is questioning, refers to some people who may be unsure about their sexual and more exploring it. This person is undecided for their gender references. And now, let's discuss all about 3 common aspects to describe sexuality. First is feelings and fantasies. It means sharing emotions and sensitivity, especially things that are impossible or improbable. Second is behavior, measuring way in which one acts or conducts oneself, especially towards others. The last one is identity, the fact of being who or what a person or thing is. Example, they attract chubby, thin, beautiful, and smart. According to Eve Kosofsky-Sidgwick, identical genital act means very different things to different people. People who belong to the gender queer desire for more flexible way of expressing their sexuality. They are flexible it because they are showing being what they are and who they are to other people.